Hello there, everybody. This is Brett with another G.I. Joe Real American Hero comic book review of number 26. This one here is the origin of Snake Eyes. And it gets kind of replayed a little bit throughout in the later issues, especially with the IDW continuation. And I think you may see something in the Devil's Due Publishing. But this is the first. And where we left off, Junkyard is befriending Zartan and Destro. And then Mutt is upset about it. And then the Baroness wants to go out and track down the G.I. Joe. And then you see in Harlem, kid wants to rob a grocery store, I guess, / diner. I don't know. And you see Snake Eyes there, sitting at the counter, and then the guy talks to the kid, tells him about the gun, and then buys the gun from the kid for $50. And says, yeah, take it. It's much better than much better price than the man with the Uzi behind the paper would give you, which just happens to be Snake Eyes. And then you see the Softmaster, who introduces himself as a Softmaster, talking about legislation and gun control and stuff like that. And then at the same time, you see Scarlet and Hawk try to find out what the tattoo means. That's on Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes' arm. And Stalker tells the story of Tommy, who is Snake Eyes. I mean, who is Storm Shadow. Oh boy, did I mess that up. And as they're waiting to get into the helicopter, they are attacked, and Snake Eyes gets hit, and Tommy goes back for Tommy. Tommy goes back for Snake Eyes, and Stalker and lays down cover fire, and that's when you first see the tattoo of Tommy, Storm Shadow. As then back at Florida, you see Torpedo, Mutt, Tripwire, again trips, and Wild Weasel and Firefly escape. Imagine that. And then, at the same time as Hawk, Softmaster talks to Snake Eyes. Then it's Hawk's turn to add his part of the story of Snake Eyes' past. Then you see the introduction of the backstory of why and how things came to be. You have the Soft Master, the Hard Master, and the Young Master. Then you see him training to be a ninja. And then you see Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow dueling, and Snake Eyes lets Storm Shadow win. And this is where the arrow comes into play, of here in a little bit, of how it came to be. And then you have the Hard Master teaching Snake Eyes here, and then the Hard Master gets killed with the arrow, and the Hard Master goes, "Don't judge Tommy, because it's not him that did it." And basically, but that was not his intention. The ear that sees had been duped by the mantle of the chameleon, which, if you think about it now, right there tells you that Zartan had something to do with it. Yeah, that'll come up in later issues, so don't. You will see it. And then they're chasing back in Florida. And then they jump into a puddle, all four of them, and it just happens that Junkyard led these four into quicksand. Imagine that. So, interesting backstory for Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. And you see the introduction of Softmaster. Very nice. Nicely done. I really didn't particularly mind, but yet kind of threw me off of when Mutt starts talking harshly about his dog, and yet he's a professional dog trainer. And Torpedo and Tripwire had to remind him how to be, I guess, if you want to call it that. So, anyhow, like I've been saying in the other videos, if you haven't watched them, please do. You will not be disappointed if you get this comic. If you have this in your collection. It just adds to your collection. I mean, not just by volume, but by taste, or it just adds to it. So if you don't have it, get it. You won't be out anything, really. It's very entertaining. So once again, we'll wrap it up. Take it easy. Stay out of trouble. Till next time. Bye.